Hello, welcome to another video. We are doing a cozy book haul today, mainly because I need to tidy this library up in preparation for Christmas. So clearing out my haul cart is a necessity. But we're doing it cozy style. I'm in my snuggly hoodie, I have a clean face, and I'm like fresh out of the shower, clean PJs, feeling good. But yeah, we're gonna do a book haul. Yay! These are the books that I have acquired within the last couple of months, like ahead of Christmas. Some of these, in fact a lot of these, are still gifts. So thank you very much to anyone who gifted me anything. If you have more recently gifted me anything though, it will be in my Christmas haul, because any Amazon parcels that have been coming lately have just been going straight under the Christmas tree. So if you have sent me something that is not here, the likelihood is that it's under my Christmas tree. With that being said, let's crack on with it. A fair few of these I have actually bought myself, so we'll go through those. First up, we have The Christmas Carols by Mel Taylor Besant. This is one I picked up when I was book shopping with Steph. I did a spend the day with us vlog, which was really cute. I really liked that. But I picked this one up. This is about a family that are obsessed with Christmas. It's a really fun looking middle grade, like so very heavily illustrated. I can't wait to read this actually, like, at Christmas very soon. But yeah, this family celebrate Christmas all year round, pretty much, and they bring Christmas cheer 365 days a year. However, when our main character, I can't remember her name, Holly, when Holly goes to a new school, I believe she's picked on a little bit for being so into Christmas all year round, and it kind of wears down her festive spirit, so she needs to bring Christmas cheer back to her life. I'm really excited to read this, and I hope to do it around Christmas time. In that same video, I picked up Julia and the Shark by Kieran Millward Hargrave and Tom DeFreston. I don't know a lot about this at all. Oh my goodness, I've just seen this like vellum page. That's beautiful in there. This book just got so much more beautiful. Oh my goodness, oh, holy guacamole. So it's got these like vellum pages that overlap. Oh my goodness. Whew. I don't know what this is about, but I know that it's been very heavily recommended to me by Gavin, so I'm picking it up. I'm blown away by the beauty of this. Like, it's incredible. The illustrations are Tom DeFreston, and they're all these like black and white with the splash of yellow in there. But I don't know anything about what this book is about, so we'll dive into that knowing very little, but I'm excited about it, and it is beautiful. In that video, I did also pick up Extraordinary by Victoria Schwab, however it is wedged into my graphic novel shelf already, and I'm not going to get that back out. I have also already read that, and I read it in that vlog too, so check out that vlog. Next up, I have another little haul of middle grades that I picked up what feels like a while back now, but I just haven't hauled them properly. So Explorers at Pirate Island by Alex Bell. This is the second book in the second Explorers series. So the first series is the Polar Bear Explorers trilogy, and then we have the Ocean Squid Explorers trilogy, and this is book 2 of that. I have not yet read Ocean Squid Explorers, so I don't know what the sequel's gonna be about, but Polar Bear Explorers trilogy is one of my favourite middle grade adventure stories. Absolutely love it. Love Alex Bell's middle grade writing, so very excited to get to this once I've read the first one, but it was a fresh release and I needed to get my mitts on it, so I did. But yeah, Polar Bear Explorers Club is such great fun and adventure and magic and whimsy, and I love it, and I'm expecting similar things from Ocean Squid and Pirate Island. I also picked up Arcee and the Blue Gods by Jasmine de Balan. This is the third book, I want to say, I don't know if it is actually a series, but the first one is Asher and the Spirit Bird, and that's the only one I've read so far. The second one is, oh my goodness, The Star of Ishtar something and the Star of Ishtar. Tamarind and the Star of Ishtar, I think. I haven't read that one yet, but this is the third one in that, like, collection of books. I really liked Asher and the Spirit Bird. I thought it was a cute, quick, fun read, so I am continuing to collect Jasmine de Boulon's books, and this is the third one. And isn't the cover absolutely gorgeous? The cover for all of them is gorgeous, but I particularly enjoy this one. I've then also picked up The Ice Whisperers by Helenka Stashira? I apologise for my pronunciation on that. This is a story of two sisters born 40,000 years apart. I don't entirely understand how that works. But it's polar fantasy. That's pretty much all I know about it, all I need to know about it. Middle grade, polar fantasy, looks amazing just from the cover. Ice Whisperers? Come on now. This is everything I need, and will I read this one for Polathon? It is incredibly likely. By the way, keep an eye and an ear out for Polathon stuff coming in January, because Polathon is in February, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, this is about sisters born 40,000 years apart. When Bella is summoned to stay with her uncle in deepest Siberia, she uncovers a secret she was never meant to find. The entrance to an icy land, frozen in time and full of legends, come to life. But this magical world is in danger, and Bella may be the only one who can save it. To succeed, she must join forces with the impossible, a long-lost sister she never knew she had, born 40,000 years before. I'm very excited about this. Very, very, very excited about this. And then we also have The City of Lost Dreamers by Lisa Ludek. I picked this up just because it's by Lisa Ludek. Lisa Ludek is an auto-buy author for me, it seems. Yeah, I've only read half of her books. But I just really like her. So I picked this one up. So this is about a young girl called Sia who accidentally finds the lost pieces of a magical map that would reunite her home with the rest of the world, as she's in a city that's been cursed to wander forever. Fed up of being overlooked as the magicless daughter of a powerful magician, Sia takes the chance and, with the help of her worst enemy, vows to complete the map and return the city to its rightful place. Sounds amazing. I really need to read more Lisa Ludek, because, as I say, I've only read half of her stuff, but I keep buying her books, and it's beautiful. Next up I have a couple that were gifted by Gavin. Thank you ever so much, Gavin, and it will surprise no one that one of those is Frostheart 3, Rise of the World Eater, with the beautiful sprayed edges. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous books. I haven't read this yet, and I'm not I think I'm scared of it. I think because of knowing that it made Gavin cry and the emotional impact that it's had on people, I'm scared of it, so I'm just putting it off. But I loved the first two so very much. I'm so excited to read this, but also absolutely terrified, so we'll see when I get to it. But yeah, third book in Frostheart, which follows a young boy called Ash, who is a song weaver, and he's on an expedition on the Frostheart to find his long-lost parents, and find out more about himself, after he was kind of exiled for being a song weaver in a world that's terrified of these Leviathan monsters that live under the sea snow. Or the snow sea, even. But yeah, book 3 in that. Super excited. Super scared. And then also from Gavin, we have The Very Merry Murder Club, which is edited by Robin Stevens and Serena Patel. I don't like Robin Stevens, and I already feel a little bit weird about this because I don't like Robin Stevens and the Murder Most Unladylike series, but Robin Stevens hasn't actually written anything in this, and there are some names that I would like to read from. Like, we've got Benjamin Dean in here, Dominique Valente. I've now read Starfell, so I definitely want to read more from Dominique Valente. We've got Shana Jackson, Elle McNichol. There's loads of people in here, and Robin Stevens isn't one of the writers, but is one of the editors, so we'll see. But yeah, 13 winter mysteries. Will I read it before Christmas? Incredibly unlikely, but yeah, maybe one for next festive season. But I'm pretty sure Gavin had a spare copy of this, which is why he's gifted it to me, and it's also worth pointing out the naked cover is beautiful. And in fact, do you need this when you have this? I don't think so. I don't think so. This looks way more intriguing than this. way more. I might just get rid of this. Next up is a gift from Tracy. Thank you so much, Tracy, you spoil me, but it is The Stolen Prince of Cloudburst by Jacqueline Moriarty, illustrated by Carl James Mountford. My man, love that. And this is the third book in the Extremely Inconvenient Adventures of Bronte Metalstone series. I don't know if the series actually has a name, but I haven't yet read the second one. And this is the third one. I'm just trying to see if it does have a name. I don't think it does. So yeah, I don't know what the third one's going to be about. The first one is about Bronte Metalstone exploring the lands while she's giving out gifts to her aunts across the realm, and there's dragons and pirates and elves and fairies and magic and all sorts in this land. And the sequel is actually a prequel to explain something that happened in the first book, or something that was referenced in the first book, but I haven't read that yet, and then I don't know how this one comes into play, like where this is in order or what, but I really liked the first one and do want to continue the series, and the books are just beautiful. It's Carl James Mountford, so of course it's beautiful, but man, I love these. We then have a gift from Barbara. Thank you ever so much, Barbara, for this one, and it is Locked Out Lily. But this is about a young girl called Lily, and I'm pretty sure she goes home to discover that her parents are no longer her parents, and there's something like posing as her parents? Yeah, she doesn't expect to find strangers there, people who look like her parents but definitely aren't. Finding help and friendship in some unlikely new animal companions, a mole, a snake, a mouse and a crow, Lily must face her fears and summon the courage to break into her own house. Will she be able to defeat the replacements before the night is out? This, again, was one that was recommended by Gavin. I don't know if he's actually read it or if he just told me that from the vibes he thought I might like it, I can't remember, but from the vibes I think I might like this. And there's coloured pages throughout here, so oh yeah, lots of things going on with the illustrations and black pages. Very nice. Ooh, that one's a bit much. Anyway, I'm excited about this, so thank you very much, Barbara, for this one. A few more that I picked up myself. I picked up Midnight in Everwood by M.A. Kuzniar. I'm no longer sure if I'm gonna like this. I've heard that it might not be my thing, but I fell victim to the hype, got really excited about it before I heard that it might not be my thing. It's got these beautiful sprayed edges. It's the Waterstones exclusive edition. It's a Nutcracker retelling, apparently really beautiful, but I'm also now hearing apparently not my thing because it is a little bit historical, perhaps too flowery, too romantic, and maybe just not my thing. I'm still gonna give it a go, I reckon. We'll see. I've heard amazing things from people, but then people have also said that it might not be for me. So we'll see with this one. But yeah, a Nutcracker retelling about a girl who wants to join the ballet, I believe. Another one I picked up is Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. This is the broken binding edition with these beautiful sprayed edges. Nothing quite so fancy under the dust jacket, it is just the sprayed edges, but I'm a big fan of the broken binding, so happy to support them in their special editions. But yeah, Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. I really like TJ Klune's writing. I liked The House in the Cerulean Sea. My favourite thing that I've read of his is still definitely The Lightning Struck Heart, which is a very different vibe. Absolutely hilarious, incredible book. But yeah, this is his more popular release lately, about a man called Wallace who dies. I'm sure it's something to do with like the 7-day journey between life and death and how he needs to like fill his 7 days with a lifetime's worth of memories or something because he doesn't want to abandon his life, and he spent all of his life working and he hasn't like lived. So Wallace sets about living a lifetime in just 7 days. But it's probably going to be really heartwarming, heartbreaking, cute, everything that we expect from this after reading House in the Cerulean Sea. So yeah. And then a quick mention to Jade Fire Gold. This is the Fairy Loot edition that I recently got. And It's beautiful, because Farley editions always are. This is about an empire on the brink of war. Arn is no one with no past and no family. Alton, a lost heir, his future stolen away as a child. When they meet, Alton sees in Arn a path to reclaiming the throne. Arn sees a way to finally unlock her past and understand her lethal magical abilities. But they have to pay a far deadlier price than either could have imagined. But I've heard good things about this and think this is a beautiful edition. So, good job, Farley. Then I have a couple of gifts, one from Emma and one from Fran, being The Call of the Bone Ships and The Bone Ships Wake by R.J. Barker. I have The Bone Ships up on my shelf somewhere, and it's a series I'm really excited to read next year. I just get the feeling that I'm going to really enjoy this series. I haven't yet read the first book, but I had the sequels on my wish list, and Emma and Fran have seen to the fact that I will be able to binge this series. I just get the vibe that I'm going to really enjoy this. Dragons, ships made of bones, epic, seafaring fantasy. I just feel the vibe that I'm going to like these, so I really hope I do. But thank you to Emma and Fran for the sequels on this one. I don't really know too much more about what it's about other than the vibes, the dragons, the ships made of bones. I'm excited, so I will be starting this series next year for sure. And then finally, thank you to Cassidy for Legacy of Ash. This is a chunker, and this is definitely one that I am prioritising reading next year as well. Expect to see this on my, top 10 fantasy priority TBR for 2022, whenever I do that. But damn, it's thick. But yeah, Legacy of Ash by Matthew Ward. I can't even remember what this is about at this point. Fate turns, legacies burn, a phoenix shall blaze from the darkness. A shadow has fallen over the Tressian Republic. Ruling families, once protectors of justice and democracy, now plot against one another with sharp words and sharper knives. Blinded by ambition, they remain heedless of the threat posed by the invading armies of the Hadari Empire. The Republic faces its darkest hour, yet as Tressia falls, heroes rise. So, political fantasy. And Cass loves it. Cass loved it a whole lot, and that's the whole reason I was interested in it. Shout out to Cassidy, right? Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy. I'm going to link her down below. She has become one of my favourite creators lately. Her book recommendations, I just feel like they line up so nicely with mine. We have very similar tastes, so if you like me and my reading taste, I really feel like you should check Cass out, because I feel like you'd like her as well. But this is one that she loved, and definitely I think fits with the vibes of things that I love, because we have very similar tastes, so I popped it on my wish list, and Cassidy went ahead and bought it for me. So thank you so much, Cass, for that. I'm so excited, and yeah, I'll link Cass down below, because you should definitely check her out. She deserves so much more love. But there we have it. There is my book haul before Christmas. The last haul before Christmas Day, where there will then probably be another one. But yeah, I now need to find space for all of these on my shelves, as well as keeping enough space for whatever I get for Christmas. So wish me luck with that. That does bring this video to an end. So I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, give us a thumbs up, chat to me down below. If you just want to let me know that you were here but you don't necessarily have anything to say, leave me a green emoji of any kind. But if you would like to let me know which of these books you think I should prioritise getting to, feel free to drop that down below as well. But yeah, with all that being said, I shall see you in whatever I put out next. Bye!